Chapter 1944. She was also extremely aggrieved in her heart, crying and said, "Mom, I know you have been worried about my pregnancy in the black coal mine, but I was really trying to survive, otherwise, I might have already died. Furthermore, the 10 million things I did not deliberately want to get rid of. I intended to deceive Elaine's money and villa, so as to improve the living conditions of our family. All my efforts and sacrifices are all for this family." When Mrs. Richard heard her talk about pregnancy, she immediately felt as if she had been slapped twice, and immediately yelled, "You shameless BTCH, dare to mention pregnancy. Depraved family style, depraved morals, and extremely shameless. Had Fury protected you, I would have driven you out of the house. Also, when you came out of the black coal kiln, you were not only pregnant with a wild species. You also contracted a venereal disease. You also infected my son. Do you think I don't know?" Lucy's face turned red. Just when she didn't know how to fight back, the driver asked impatiently, "I said your family can't leave? If you want to fight, pull the 2 sick numbers from the car and accompany you. Noisy, we are still waiting to get off work, we have no time to spend with you here." When Mrs. Richard heard this, she immediately persuaded him, and hurriedly said, "Mr. Driver, don't be angry, let's go, let's go." After speaking, she gave Lucy a fierce look, and then with the help of Olivia, she climbed into the ambulance. Although Olivia sympathized with her mother, she didn't dare to speak up at this time, so she could only wink at her mother and let her get in the car before talking. Lucy also knew very well that she had no other place to live except the Beacon Top Villa, so she could only swallow her anger and got into the car, and sat in the corner. After all 5 members of the family got into the ambulance immediately went to Beacon Top. In the car, Michael was lying on the mobile hospital bed, looking at Mrs. Richard, crying and asking, "Mom, what can we do in the future? Our family is now as poor as it is." Mrs. Richard wiped her tears, and said in extremely painful and melancholy, "Don't know what to do. Now our family has no money, and your father is injured like this again. Later treatment, medication and rehabilitation. It's a lot of money, it's really a desperate situation." Harold cried and said, "Grandma, if you want to return to Beacon Top to see if there are valuable things, let's get them out and sell them. There are still a lot of good things in our villa, just in the wine cellar. It is estimated that you can sell the liquor for a lot of money." Mrs. Richard nodded. "There is really no way, it can only be this way." Olivia asked at this time, "By the way, Grandma, the 2 people just said that Fury arranged 3 helpers for our family. Where are they?" Mrs. Richard was also at a loss. "Don't know, he may have arranged but people haven't arrived yet, right?" "Hey." Olivia sighed, "If he could send 3 helpers over, Fury would be more or less conscientious. Otherwise, Dad and brother would be hurt like this, just the 3 of us. It's really hard to take care of them." "Who wouldn't say?" Mrs. Richard said with emotion. "I guess Fury is indeed angry with us in his heart, but he should still have some hope for us. But he is now. No matter how angry we are, if we have a chance in the future, we must perform well, and we should be able to win his trust again." Olivia nodded and sighed, "Hey, I hope the 3 helpers he arranged will arrive as soon as possible. It's best to have already arrived at the Beacon Top first grade waiting, otherwise we don't know how to get Dad and brother back to the room later."